YouTube fans, here again. And if you know about to do, why not do this one? That being from 1984, I remember saying it last time, my favourite films from 1984. I'm going to go up and down on this without getting a bit of indigestion there. So I'm going to go up and down on this and talk about my favourite movies of that there. Why not about to do? Gremlins, classic film from Joe Dante. The Dame director Medusa's doing his classics like Piranhas, doing his films like The Howling, and this one being Gremlins. I love this film. I like Sam Tranitor making his first appearance. I like his dear friend, we all remember, very beautiful in that era. And also was directed by Steven Spielberg, another good director. How could forget him? The one that did his E.T., the list goes on. The list goes on. And this one is a good one. You know, we all remember it. It gets a cute little thing, what's called a Mogwai. And I thought it was like funny because his father advised him not to do this, not to do that. And everything he does is the opposite. Don't fucking get it wet. He gets it wet. Don't put it near the light. He does it a few times. But it's not really his fault in the other bit. The other Mogwai's conned him. But they get fed over midnight. They all turn into them gene monsters. And I like it. I like it. I do know originally Gremlins was going to be a lot darker, it's going to be fire and everything, but I'm kind of happy we got the Gremlins we got. Love the performance in it. It's funny when it wants to be. It's scary when it wants to be. I like it. That being Gremlins from 1984. My other favourite one would have to be Never Ending Story. La 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 la. Sang by That's Doo Doo. Well-known 80s singer in that day. That's a Doo Doo. And I still love the story. This is a story where I could turn my brain off. I could forget being an adult and turn back into being a kid. And, you know, go to the magical world of Narnia. And I like that. I like that. It was a book, it's a kid, drags you into it. We've all been there. We've had bullies, or we've been bullies, or we stuck up to our bullies. The lad trying to get away from his bullies. He gets locked into a room. He reads the book of the Narnia book, and he goes to that enchantment. And it's, I love it. I just love Never Ending Story. I love the song. I love everything in it. I think the princess was pretty. Danted as a kid. I maybe don't sing that way now. People to get worried. But I mean, back in that day when I was a kid, it was pretty, safe to say. And I love the story. I love the little snow dragon. I love the effects. I fucking miss practical effects. Still today I miss it. Still looks good. Never ending story. My other favourite one would be Company of Wolves. Sort of like an adult fantasy story, sort of like an horror film. You could say a werewolf mixed in with a little Red Riding Hood, and what would happen if Little Red Riding Hood was more for growing ups? What would it be like? That would be shit off my face. So yeah, I kind of like that. I like Company of Wolves. The only bit I never really liked was the stupid ending. Where you got all the fucking wolves running up the stairs, and you see it's on set and it's wobbling a bit like that. Then you got the girl steaming. You got an idea of fate is not a good one. It kind of pissed me off. I just felt it was just been a nice ending where she turns into that wolf. The father goes to shoot it. The mother pushes him away. And then the wolves run off. I thought that would have been a better story rather than the stupid ending you get where is it a nightmare? Was it all made up land? But I like David Lloyd, may he rest, another good actor. I thought he played a good role in it. I like the practical effects. Again, as he's repeating this line, I fucking miss practical special effects. I miss them. I fucking miss them. Miss them that much, why not this one? Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. Standing I know Bill Murray was a dick in making the third one. But I still like the idea of Ghostbusters. It was a comedy, it had horror in it. I like the humour in it. I like the songs in it. I even like the theme song, Ghostbusters. We know a lot of years later it made a sequel. It also made an animated cartoon series in '86 called The Real Ghostbusters. What are you going to call? Ghostbusters. And another sort of fantasy film with my mate Tom Hanks. Splash. I love Splash. It's a love story. To be honest, I'm not normally a love story person. I'm a man, shoot me. What men like love stories unless you're a woman. But I don't like this when it's a guy, he falls in love with a woman, or it's not altogether a woman. We've got the story already. She's a mermaid. She's a mermaid. And I like that idea. I like the idea that he's standing on an island, he meets the woman of his team, she doesn't speak, so watches TV, she can now speak. I like that. I thought it was a brilliant love story. I love the underwater effects, and I'll tell you one thing. The actors actually went deep sea diving, none of this fucking CGI shit. She had someone underwater putting a pump in her mouth every 2 minutes, putting air in, and them underwater effects. How that film did not win a fucking award amazes me. It amazes me. The data water effects, I love. I love the story. I love the love story in it. It's comedy. It's a love story, and they don't make films like that anymore. They don't. So that's Splash. Speaking of other stories, Romance in the Stone. I like Michael Douglas. This is the Michael Douglas I miss when he's doing films like Romance in the Stone, and then one year after the sequel being Jewel of the Nile. This is the Michael Douglas. I've got to be open. I've got to be honest. I miss this Michael Douglas. I want miss Michael Douglas back in that era when he was doing films like this. So that would be Romance in the Stone. Yes, you could say it's a rip-off of Indiana Jones. Yeah, you could say it's sort of like that. But I'll say it's more of an adventure. It's a guy meets a woman in the jungle, trying to get this magical stone. Romance in the Stone. What else can I say? It's a good one. And without ado, try this one. You know the music I'm on about? I'm on about Eddie Murphy in one of the biggest films that launched his career before he did films, let's say, like The Dolphin Child, Lost in AA, and the list goes on, whether it be another 84 hours. And we all know that Eddie Murphy made it big with the film 84 Hours, and then he did another comedy called Changing Spaces. But before that, well, after that, I should say, his next big break in 84 would have been, get it my face there, Beverly Hills Cop. And that's it. I love Beverly Hills Cop because it's a comedy, it's an action film. I like Eddie Murphy in it. I love the lines where he says, "Get the fuck out of here." He says it that many times. Who doesn't like Beverly Hills Cop? It's a great film that launched his career. We all know it made a sequel in the late 80s. It made the third one in the early 90s. Wasn't as successful with them ones. But yeah, I like Beverly Hills Cop. I like the music in it. It's stylish. It's slick. And as Eddie Murphy would say, "Get the fuck out of here." So yeah, it's a good one. So yeah, that's a good one. A few good films from that golden era of 1984. So yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more of Miss. Let me know. And also let me know if there are films what you like. They were my favourite films. I remember saying the other ones before. Like I said, there's probably a few other ones there I probably missed. But there's loads of films like Golden Era being 1984. If I do two more, it'd probably be like 81, 83, 1982, 1985, maybe up to the 90s. But if there are films you like and you remember that era, let me know. It'd be interesting. But into them, be smart, be safe, and as Eddie Murphy would say, get the fuck out of here.